Welcome back to the Boondocks Homestead, y'all. I'm glad you're back, and if you're new, if this is your first time stopping by our channel, we're glad you're here. So today I'm just going to run through with you guys a easy white chicken enchilada meal. I started out with, and I didn't put this in here because you guys know how to boil some chicken, right? And that's what I did. You wouldn't have to boil it. You could grill it. You could, however you want to do it. I just boiled it, and then I put my blender in there and I shredded it up as good as I could because I've been in a really big hurry. Imagine that. So that's what you start out with, that, and you start out with 2 cups. Now I might have more than 2 cups, and I don't want to mess this up, so hold on. I know this is a liquid measuring cup, but it does not have to be perfect, right? Hands are clean too, by the way. So we're going to put in about 2 cups. Well, there's about that much left. So we're going to go ahead and use it. We're not going to stress over that. All right? We're using it. Then let me wash my hands off. Hold on. It seems like I never am ready when I get ready to do this. It's like I try to be. I try to have everything ready so we can just get through it, but I'm never ready. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I don't need this one right now. I'm going to go ahead and spray my pan. I've got a 9x13 glass dish here. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it. Really good. We don't want it to stick. My thing just come off. There. It does that occasionally. Then I'm going to use 10 of these. How many do we have? We have 10. We're going to use 10 of the soft taco shells. Go ahead and get them out and get them ready. We're going to put in 2 cups of cheese. Now listen, normally I don't buy this shredded. Sometimes I do. But I mean, I like to buy the block cheese better because I think it's better for you. This is probably not the best for you, but with that being said, we're going to go ahead and put a cup of cheese in here. That's about half of this bag. I'm going to put a little more than half of this bag because I got extra cheese. But I've got a little extra chicken. So, you know how it is. My preheating oven to 350. It just went off to tell me that it was ready. And then we're going to stir this together. Now, I am going to use my hands, kids, because that's what God gave them to me for. And I just do better with my hands, and they're clean. So I'm just going to put so much in one. Kind of guesstimate this here. Now this is just how I do it. Don't beat me up if you make these and but this for years is how I have done this, and it works out. I don't even know if you can see me. I'm gonna have to get you down there where you can see. Anyway, you just roll that up and it's in there, right? You're gonna put the seam down on this pan and set it right in there. They're gonna be close. They're gonna be kind of tight. Let me get you down here. Okay. And I'm putting probably, I don't know, you guys, maybe what would you say, half a cup maybe in each one, I'm thinking. And just put it kind of to the edge. I don't know why I keep wanting to put it in the middle. I think I'm making a burrito. I'm not making a burrito. Enchilada. Roll it up, seam down in the pan. We're going to set it in there just like that. See that? There where you can see. Okay, it didn't make 10 this time. No, I think I made 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Maybe it's this pan, but I ran out of stuff too. So we're just going to say it makes 8. I thought I always got 10 in there. I don't know. I haven't made these in a while. Haven't made them in a while. That's why I was telling Tim, I was going through my cookbook the other night and I said, I got to get some stuff out and make it, for my videos. And I started naming off some of the stuff and he says, ooh, that sounds good. I ain't had that in a while. Anyway, I used all my chicken and everything and I had a little over 2 cups of chicken. Not much over, but a little. And it made 8 of them. Now I'm going to bring you over here to the stove because I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. This is super easy, you all. You could make your chicken up the night before, okay, before you go to bed, and shred it up and put it in the refrigerator, and then you could just nuke it or something, or however, you wouldn't even have to probably warm it, and go ahead and do it the next day, because I'm telling you, this goes by quick, and you've got a meal like that. I'm not even kidding. So let me get you down here where you can see what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to put you kind of like that. All right. My stove's dirty. You'd think I used it or something. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, we're going to put it on about medium high. And then I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay. Let me cut this. It may take more than that. I'm going to go ahead, so I have plenty of sauce. I'm just going to go ahead and put 4 tablespoons, okay? So I want to have enough sauce to cover these. And grab a spoon. Now, I don't know, I got to let this melt. If I told you all this before, my granddaughter bought me this. She worked at the feed store, local feed store. I think she still works there on the weekends. And somebody come in selling these and she bought me one. I need to oil it or something. It looks like it's kind of dry, but I use it a lot. A lot. Thanks, Lily. Nana loves you. And even when you don't buy me gifts, but this was just a super gift. I loved it. So, when this melts, then we're going to make kind of like a roux type thing. But then we're going to put, sour cream. And, I can open my chilies. It's going to take, hold on. It's going to take a can of these 4-ounce chilies. So we'll open that in a minute. And it's going to take 2 cups of chicken broth. But you know what I'm using? This is some of 2023's broth from our rooster. Or no, this is turkey. It's not even rooster. It's turkey broth. And that's what we're using. Broth is broth. Broth is broth. And look at that. Liquid gold. That's what that is right there. And so I'm going to put that in here too. It takes 2 cups of that. We'll look here. I'm going to go ahead and open these real quick. What did I do with my sour? Oh, my sour cream's right here. I'm like, what did I do with that? Okay. So we're going to be using this, the chilies. We're going to use a cup of sour cream. So let me go get a cup. We'll use the rest of that cheese too before. We're going to use a cup of this. Now, I'm going slow, but this will go fast. When you're doing it, it'll go quick. We're going to put approximately maybe a little bit more because I'm making a little bit more. I may not need it all. And then I'll be like, well, shucks. Okay. Okay. Let me get my thing. I want you guys to hear this. I don't know how loud it'll be, but you always want to make sure now when you're opening anything that's canned, you want to make sure there's a good seal. Let's see. Ouch. Make sure you got that underneath there too, or you're going to rake your knuckles over it like I just did. Did you hear that? I could just drink that. It smells so good. All right, let's get you down here. I want you to see what I'm doing. Okay. Whoop, let me get my... Do I have a whisk? I don't know if I have it. Oh, yes, I do. I do. I have one of my good ones over here. So we're going to put in, I think it's 3 tablespoons, yes, of flour. Give or take a little, you know. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Now, I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to get a little salt and pepper because, y'all, I forgot. I was going to put some salt and pepper in my chicken, and I forgot. Let's just put it in here. We'll put it in the sauce that goes over it. You know, because when Tim gets it in front of him on the table, you know what he's going to do anyway. That's right. He's going to salt it. Okay. So we're just going to kind of cook this for about a minute or so. Turn it up a little bit. And with that, I don't think we need any more of that. Well, we had a little extra butter though. We may better put a little bit more flour in there. Make it a little more thicker and creamier, you know what? See how that's doing? It's kind of like you're making gravy at first, but it's more of a roux because you're using the butter and you know, let me get this ready. Once it starts going, it's going to go. Look, there's a piece of paper in that can. I got a piece of paper in that can. Looks like it's about to cut me. There. See, I have issues too when I'm cooking. You have little stumbling blocks, little rocks in the road. Now we're going to use this to make it thick. We got to let it cook after we use it. Kind of like you're making gravy and this is your milk, right? But it's not milk. This is turkey broth. You're going to probably be using, unless you have turkey broth on the shelf, you're going to be using some chicken broth. I just grabbed this pan instead of one of my cast iron pans. I don't have too many of these non-stick ones because I don't like them. But I do have a couple and I grab them every once in a while. Okay, we're going to start. Here we go. Little at a time. Look at that. We're going to let this get kind of thick. Might have to get some water and add to it if we don't have enough of this. I think we will. I have a feeling we will. That looked good. I want it to have some flavor. That might do it right there. And we're going to let this cook until it kind of gets thick. Look at that. Now that looks good. I think that's going to be enough. Give it a little bit more. I think that's going to be plenty. Now, we're going to put the chilies in there, okay? Put all your chilies in there. Now, these aren't hot. Look at that. Yum. Now, listen to me. The next step, we're going to add the sour cream. You don't want to cook this. Do not put your sour cream in there while that is on and cook it because you'll curdle it. Okay, so we're going to take it off the fire and we're going to add our sour cream after I get this good and thick. Shouldn't take very much longer. And we're going to put the rest of that cheese in there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the cheese in. supposed to be about a cup, right? We're going to put a little more in that because I had a little more stuff going. Oh, look at that. Now we're going to take this off the fire. Scooch over. See how that's melting in there? Okay, now we're going to put our sour cream in there. Okay. And we're going to hurry up and stir that in there. We don't want it to curdle. Oh, that looks most amazing, doesn't it? Or is it just me? Okay. Get me a spatula. Let me get you guys back over here. Now you're going to pour this over your enchiladas. Does that not look amazing? I did make it a little much, didn't I? That's okay. We'll save it. We'll save it and I'll freeze it. You know I will. I think that's probably enough though. I don't think you're going to need much more than that. Okay. Okay, I can't get you guys straight on here when my hands are dirty and it's like, we got to get this in the oven. Okay, so we covered it with all that roux and that cheese and stuff. We're going to put it in the oven for about 20 minutes, 22 minutes, something like that. Keep an eye on it. Don't go off and leave it, okay? I set mine for 20 minutes. I'm going to go, I've got to go feed the hogs and then I'll come back and it should be done. All right, it's just about done, about ready to go off. And we're going to bring it out and I'm going to sprinkle it with a little bit more cheese. I'm going to put these over here. Them look good. We're going to get into one here in a minute. Put a little bit more cheese on it. You know you can never have too much cheese. Do you all think? I just don't think you can ever have too much. Tim thinks that too. Okay. See, I just sprinkled some more on there. That's why I went ahead and bought 2 bags of that because I never know how much cheese I'm going to use. Let me throw this in here. 2 to 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and put 3 on there. But I'm going to watch it because I don't want my cheese to burn. This stuff, that shredded stuff, it takes a little bit. It probably wouldn't burn. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'm just going to tell you. So, you know, I make goat milk mozzarella cheese. I make the ricotta cheese out of my goat milk. What else do I make? I make some other cheese. Cream cheese. You know, that kind of stuff out of my goat milk. But I can't make, you know, like pepper jack. That's what is that? Is it? It's not pepper jack, is it? Monterey Jack. Monterey. Whatever it is. I can't make it out of my goat milk. So that's okay. You know. Someday. I haven't tried. I mean, I don't know if you can. I don't think you can, but you never know. Let me look. I don't have my light on. Hold on. All right, that looks delicious. Now I'm just going to garnish it with some green onion tops out of the garden. Yes, I'm still getting them. Okay. Look at that. Doesn't that look most amazing? Okay. Let me get you over here. Okay. Now, I'm not going to get a whole one out because I got to go. I don't have time to eat it. And I know what this tastes like, and it's amazing. So I'm just going to get like a piece of one and show you guys what it looks like. Yes. Yes. I get a fork. Hold on. I want you to look inside of that. Chicken and cheese. And there's chilies in there. Oh, it is so, so good. And I wish I had time to eat one of these. But I'll wait and eat with Tim. I haven't had no lunch, but this is just going to make it worse because I'm going to want to eat one of these, but I don't have time. So here we go. Mm-hmm. You know what sounds good with this? I'll probably, when I get back home, Lord willing, I get back home, I will fry some okra. I got it froze and out of our garden. I've got it battered and froze in the freezer. And I'll just get some of that out and deep fry it. And oh yeah, I'm seeing it. Maybe some, I don't know what else with it. We'll find something. That's good. Make you this. It is so quick and so easy, and it's so hearty. It's so good. It really is good. We'll eat on that for probably 2 days, 2 days, and he'll probably take it to lunch, to work. So, yep, that's good. All right, guys. I love you. Lord willing, come on back too. And Lord willing, I'll catch you on the next video.